Okay, Rob, start us off by telling us what Protec are doing here at PMW this year.
Well, again, we're carrying on from what we've been doing over the last 10 years with the fuel systems. Like motorsports are constantly evolving sort of sports, so are the fuel systems. There's changing fuels, there's more cost-effective systems that the manufacturers are wanting. So that's what we're here, showing everybody what we do and the new stuff that we've got coming out.
There seems to be a lot of competition here this year with fuel cell providers. What marks out your products from the rest?
We actually deal with most of the fuel cell manufacturers. So here we have Premier on the stand, but we supply a lot of the bladder manufacturers. So we're quite key with the pump manufacturer and the system design. So we came out with some new systems using different hoses, different quick connects, and it seems to be adopted. It's a very cost-effective, efficient way of now getting the fuel inside the tank. We've got our new siphon jet system, which is new for the show, and that's been really popular. It collects fuel from one side of the cell and moves it to the collector area, and it doesn't need an electrical, it's a siphon jet. So that's something new for here, and we're constantly looking at new ways to improve fuel system design. So this is a system, it's one of our cost-effective systems. We supply it to many different bladder companies. So this enables, it's a single pump, it's a filter, it's a regulator, and it's also a siphon jet, so it moves the fuel from one side of the tank to the other, or from a corner of a tank into the main collector. So it's a very efficient way of keeping the fuel in one area, and that's key to a fuel system, is making sure that the fuel is always where you want it, where the pump is.
So what's different about this system compared to the ones that Protec have built in the past and others that are on the market?
Generally, historically, you end up with 3 or 4 lift pumps, which we still do, which go in the corner of the tanks, and so you've got maybe 5 or 6 pumps in some of these systems, and it was really streamlining it, making it more efficient. We designed a new siphon jet system, and this one basically pulls the fuel without a pump. So it's a very clever system and a very simple system. So the guys seem to like it, and it works really well. So it's been well received here.
Okay, Rob, so where can we see this system racing in 2019?
Well, Mark cars in their new car, they've put the system in, they've tested it, it's working great. We did Mark cars previous generation, but they've now gone on to the new system.
Okay, Ryan, we're stood here in front of the new second generation Mark cars. What's the difference between this car and the outgoing model?
Yeah, the new car's got distinctive carbon fibre bodywork, slightly different chassis, bigger engine, and it's made for running in the SPX category in the Protec Series. So we've bought the cars out from Australia where we make them. We raced them at Spa a few weeks ago, and now we're displaying them here at the Expo.
The new Protec Fuel Systems in this car, what was the thinking behind sticking with them?
Well, our association with Protec and also Premier Fuel Cells has gone back quite a number of years, and they're obviously industry leaders in the racing fuel systems market, and their stuff's top shelf. So we've got all the latest Protec pumps and bits and pieces inside our fuel system, which is quite unique in this car for endurance racing. You know, you have to have a really efficient fuel system, and our V8 engine uses a fair bit of fuel, so we've got all the latest gear in there, and Rob and the boys at Protec do a great job giving us all the best bits.